Hello, guys. Welcome to the Sab Champ no, not MMA, boxing podcast. I am the host, Seb.
And I'm Veve, the co-host, the best one here, who should be the host, but decided.
Okay, yeah, okay. And this is techniques from the popular boxing manga slash show, Hajime no Ippo. It's a show about a bully teenager who starts boxing and then becomes a professional boxer. It has a lot of real life techniques that could work, um, or yeah, well, you know what I mean. As techniques are based on real ones, so let's see how effective these would be in real life. Starting with the turtle strategy. The turtle strategy is basically shelling up, like, being on the defensive until you have an opportunity to strike back.
I feel like it's good until you stay there for too long, then
Yeah,
you're just getting punched.
you're just getting punched a bunch,
I
so
put it.
I put it A, maybe B, but
I
I'm
put
gonna
it
put it
at
at B
B. Yeah.
because if you stay there too long, you're just gonna get punched a
No,
lot.
it's a horrible time if you really work on your
No,
fitness.
I didn't. Okay. The next one I'm gonna do is the full body uppercut. I'll put this one at A. You see, the main character uses it as a counter.
See, in uppercut too, until your opponent does like a PPD style, someone with their hands on the other face so you can't get past their gloves. But I mean, if they're open, then I feel like that'd be pretty good.
You got to create openings.
Yeah.
You got to target different areas so you can open up their guard for an uppercut. It's a good counter punch in my opinion because when they're open like that, it is better to hit them as a counter. The next one we have here is illegal blows like headbutts, low blows, foot stomping, you know, biting. I don't know about biting. I think only Mike Tyson's allowed to do that. Um, all that stuff. So I put that personally. I don't think you can pull hair in boxing. I don't think that's just possible. Anyway, I put that S here because cheating is a good way to win. Like just skirting the line of cheating is a good way to win. Well, you won, right? If you accidentally headbutt someone, you accidentally elbow someone. That's just how the game works. Okay, you can't do that. You can't just accidentally bite their ear.
Okay, well, I said arm, so that's different.
Anyway, on a related topic, next is rabbit punches or punches to the back of the head. I do not like these.
Do rabbits punch back the head? Why would
No,
rabbit
I don't know. Anyway, punches to the back of the head can cause serious brain damage, which will basically leave someone crippled for life.
That's not fun. And don't you get disqualified or something?
Yes, rabbit punches are a lot more serious than other types of punches or illegal punches. Excuse me. Yes, but it happens later on. I can't show you yet. The next one, I hope I'm correct about this one because this one's really blurry, is the gazelle punch. A gazelle punch is basically leaping into a hook, uppercut, jab, whatever. Um, this is a very legitimate technique. I put this one. Oh, this is difficult because it requires some. It's yeah. So
I'll give it A.
I'll give it A too because it does require some knowledge of how to do it. But it's pretty tricky to land. You gotta know how to land it correctly. But if it can do it, it's amazing. I think one person who does it very well is Rocky Marciano. He would leap into his hooks, and if he caught you, he would definitely hurt you. The other person is Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He would
Why is
leap
he
into his
such a marvelous Marvin?
Anyway, next one is the liver punch. Getting punched in the liver hurts a lot. It's on the right side of your body by your somewhere around. No, that's the wrong side. Yeah, somewhere around
I
those.
mean, would it have hurt that?
Yeah, a liver hook. It's a body hook to the side. It's a left hook, a left body hook.
I like body hooks.
If you aim it at the liver, it hurts someone a lot. I'm gonna rate this one S tier because it can basically end a fight instantly.
Getting hit by it, you're dead. But like, if you throw it, then the other opponent is dead.
You gotta be careful about how you land them though, because throwing body hooks leaves you very wide open.
I love hooks though, body hooks only. I don't really like punching to the head unless it's straight.
Hmm.
I'm
Yes.
a professional boxer.
No. Next one here is the cross-armed block or the cross guard. If you ever see people like a '90s George Foreman, an Archie Moore, most old school boxers have some knowledge in the cross guard.
It's pretty good, but same thing. Like if you're blocking and you stay there for too long, then
Yeah, the cross guard has its downsides. It can prevent being countered, but it
if
also
they hit
limits your
you
own
hard enough,
ability to
wouldn't it
counter.
hurt your arms really bad if they hit you hard
Oh,
enough?
that's something Rocky Marciano would do. He would punch you. He'd punch you anywhere. He'd punch your arms, your shoulders. He'd punch your hips. He'd punch your stomach.
The top of your head.
No, yeah, actually, he
Wait,
was
what?
pretty short. So sometimes if he threw like a overhand that arced over his opponent, sometimes it would hit him on the head. And he actually broke his thumb on someone's head by doing that once.
Wow.
Anyway, but even if you look at a '90s George Foreman, right, he knew perfectly how to use the cross guard, and so did Archie Moore.
So does
So
mine.
I'm gonna put it in A tier because Archie Moore was a counter master. Another person who used the cross guard is Gene Fulmer, and he beat Sugar Ray Robinson several times. And Sugar Ray Robinson is pound for pound the best boxer to exist.
Actually, he's one of my favorite Tyson.
Yeah, yeah, they're
He's
different.
gonna, he's right behind you.
Anyway,
Mike Tyson is right behind you.
hmm, which one should I do next?
Um,
On a related note to the liver punch, whoops, did not mean to do that. The solar plexus punch. So getting punched in your solar plexus, it hurts a lot. It's like the center of your stomach, right here.
oh yeah, you told me already.
Yeah, it's like getting hit in that area. It knocks the wind out of you. It's a
Have you ever
very,
got hit with a football into a frame and all? Didn't even make a
yeah,
sound.
if you ever been hit
It's like, yeah,
there with like a ball or something, you can.
it's a ball.
Oh.
Please don't. Making
Hmm.
sense. If you can't tell.
Anyway, I put this one at B just because it's like the center of the chest where people tend to protect more,
That's
and
true.
you don't really see it in boxing
It's
is the
pretty
thing.
sad. I couldn't say myself to your opponent. You're saying I guess it's a little hard because they could move their hand if they're fast enough.
Yeah, and the Philly shell is a very body defense. It has a lot of body defense, but it also protects your head a lot. It's very tricky style. But I put it at B because if he can land it, it's good, but it also leaves you very open, like liver. And but unlike the liver blow, it's less likely to deliver an instant knockout. The next one I have here is the neck twist. Basically, the neck twist is twisting. You twist your neck with the punch. Well, it reduces the force of the punch. If if you punch me right now, right, and you throw no, not actually, but if you punch my head and you throw like a right straight, right, and I just sit there and do nothing, I'm not taking the full force of that punch. If I lean away from it, though, I'm taking less force. I'm taking less force from that punch because I'm leaning the same way it is. It's like it's like hmm, let me think. Imagine trying to push someone, right? And they're a lot heavier than you, right? And they're pushing you back. Well, instead of pushing against them, push with them. Then they fall backward. Yeah, it's the same principle. I put this one in I put this one in B tier. It's very effective. Just the problem is it's pretty difficult to know when exactly to do that is the thing. You need pretty quick reflexes.
Like relax. You know, like it's like
That's
I probably
unrelated.
stuck on my head, so I'm barely listening. That's all I hear in my head right now.
And you're still getting punched in the face. And also turning your neck that far to the side, it looks really bad for the boxing judges.
Did you know that I'm actually a referee?
No. The next one
Yeah.
here will be let's see.
And also blue.
You're all very blurry.
Can't really tell.
This one is the elbow block. The elbow block is
Oh,
basically
you
blocking
have to
with your
give it
elbow.
a.
Yeah,
I would give that a.
I'm gonna give it an A too because it can be difficult to
Like,
successfully elbow block,
I
but
said Santa or Hitler.
a lot of styles focus on using the elbows to block, like the cross guard and the Philly shell are notable ones that use the elbows to block. But instead of blocking directly towards the punch, they usually use the elbow as a leverage
I tried
to
to
move
block
out the
with my
way.
elbow, but sometimes I do it instinctively by accident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very, it's very easy movement to pull off. In a lot of old school boxing, you see it. I actually got an old school boxing book here I want to review. I gotta look up when it was published. It says copyright like 1982. But I feel like it's from a bit older because I don't really see, and this just doesn't look like 80s boxing to me. This looks a bit older.
It's like boxing.
Anyway, the next one here is the Dempsey roll. Dempsey roll is a
I
move.
thought you said just fast. What was it?
The Dempsey roll is a move invented by the main character. Basically, while he's
I
punching
think it
someone
was
a bunch,
invented by Jack Dempsey.
he um notices that bobbing and weaving into his punches actually increases the force of it. And this is actually a move invented by, well, you could say Jack Dempsey, and technically it was. Well, it's more used by Mike Tyson, and
He used it.
well, not exactly.
He should have used it
He
to get
didn't
punched
wind up like they did do in the show. They he just used it. He would bob and weave, and while he was bobbing and weaving, he would throw punches from the side he was bobbing to. Be kind of crazy. Anyway, I put it at E tier. It's a good way to shift your weight into your punches, which is something all boxers need to know how to
Sometimes if
do.
a person isn't studying shot, like in a show, they're like, but they can like
No, but
punch to stop.
the real idea is to shift your weight. It's not so much how it's exaggerated in the show, but yeah. The next one here is let's
I
see.
can tell. So blurry.
Next one here is the open-handed guard.
Is that Epo? I can't see. It's
Yeah.
so blurry.
Anyway, the guard remover is used by one of the main character's opponents to basically move Ippo's guard out the way so he can punch him. I put this in S tier. This is the best technique in my opinion I've seen so far.
I was in this
Huh.
one.
No, it's a guard remover. Basically, I move your hand out the way so I can punch you.
Oh, I hate when you do that. It's so annoying. So, dude,
A lot of people, a lot of old school boxers use this. I know. I can think of right here. I can think of Joe Lewis was known for doing this. Tyson Fury did not do. Actually, he might have. He might have.
we saw a
I don't
Blake.
know much
We
about
saw
more
the
modern
Lewis
boxers.
face.
He was so goofy. He was like screaming
I know.
rage.
Wait, you
Anyway,
think there's a photo you could put in?
and well, I don't usually edit the podcast episodes.
So
Maybe I'll link
just
it. I'll put it in like the in like a pinned comment.
so just like pretend you see Tyson Fury's face and he's
He's
looking
just like ah. Put it in the
and
comments.
he's like, "Oh,
It's hilarious. Try to see if I can find it. Anyway, basically, you move your opponent's guard out the way
I
so you can
hate
punch.
to do that. It's so annoying.
It's very
It's
fun.
just slightly punchy.
Notable users: Joe Lewis, probably.
I wouldn't use it just because I feel like punching them more than actually moving their hands out the way.
Well, then you get to punch them cleanly. Some notable users: Joe Lewis, probably the smartest boxer ever. Um, George Foreman, very smart boxer too. Sonny Liston used it. Deontay Wilder still uses it. Let me think if I can think of some other ones. Um,
I think that's enough people.
yeah, I think that's enough. Anyway, on to the next technique here.
Double punch.
No, not yet. The next one here is the flicker jab. The flicker jab is it's a jab with the elbow. It's a jab that where you throw your elbow first before you throw the punch.
It's like you know how you kick with your knee first and then you
Yeah,
extend
it's the
it.
same thing but with your arm.
Except I don't know to do.
Some users of this are Muhammad Ali,
Me.
Sugar Ray Robinson, uh,
In the show, it makes that guy's arm look so weird and
Yeah, it's
disgusting
goofy.
in Molly.
Thomas the Hitman Hearns, which is the inspiration for one of the main characters.
One, I don't think he's one of
Mm,
those. I mean, not really any.
well, yeah, but his is foe. Yeah, and flicker jabs are very useful. They're very fast. They sting.
I mean, I would try
If
to
you
use it, but it's probably wouldn't be my favorite if I tried it
if
myself.
you see Ali, he shoots out those flicker jabs
I
every
like
once in a
long
while.
reach though, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's better for long reach
Yeah.
boxers. But any boxer can use them as long as they're smart about it. Personally, I'll put it in A tier. A lot of these techniques are A tier because they're based on real things. Anyway, um, they can cut pretty easy. It's just the problem with punching with your elbow first is that it can develop arm problems later in your career.
I thought you were gonna say that if the business has like a force to elbow.
Um,
I mean, use that fast though, because if you
and also punching with your elbow first, a good way to tell your opponent that you're about to punch.
yeah. It's like how I like go all the way back. I can't stop that though.
Yeah, if you punch with all the way back, it's the same thing as.
How do you stop it here?
The next one is probably gonna be. Let me find it. Which one should I do next?
I think you should do the
No,
whee.
you gotta wait.
How about you do easy? They look very
No,
cool.
this one. All right,
Wait, is
this one is the Ollie Shuffle. Um.
this in the manga?
Oh yeah, but this is the Ollie Shuffle. I think you know it from Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard.
I actually never seen.
Sugar Ray Leonard, or the
No,
Ollie
I
Shuffle.
haven't seen it.
The Ollie
Honestly.
Shuffle. Hold on, I'll show you the Ollie Shuffle real quick. I'm gonna show everyone the Ollie Shuffle actually. Actually, hold on. Well, it's from like the 60s, so
Okay, and
watch Ollie's feet here.
this one's in
He's the one in the white tracks.
dance.
Look at that. You see that?
Dance move.
Ollie Shuffle, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he would shuffle and basically,
that was just dancing.
yeah, he danced in the ring.
In UFC,
He was the only person who could, in my opinion, ever do that besides.
in the UFC, I saw people dancing.
Yeah, it's so goofy. I don't, I don't know why they do that sometimes. UFC fighters kind of goofy. I rate the Ali Shuffle S tier because Muhammad Ali is my favorite boxer.
I would do it just because I wouldn't use a person.
Well, in reality, it's more like F tier unless you're Muhammad Ali. But I rate it S tier because it's awesome. Okay, well, I guess I'll put it in F tier, but it's something. It's really something only Ali could do without getting punched in the face. Ali was fast enough. He had the best head movement to do it.
Is it in touchdown?
Oh my god, what is that, dude? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just fight where he fought that person and then there's a little kid like.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was that one. Anyway.
What
Do
is
I
that?
wanna
I
do that
can't
one?
see.
No, I'll do.
I can't tell.
I gotta figure out which one to do. Alright, the next one is the shotgun punch. The shotgun punch is a rapid series of straights and crosses. It's based on a Muhammad Ali. Oh, it's just like jabs and straights.
Oh, I like straights. I don't really like jabs that much.
It's a combination of jabs and straights thrown in rapid succession. Basically, a lot of punches very fast. It's based on Sugar Ray Leonard's huge combinations and Muhammad Ali's very fast combinations.
Watch my demo.
Um, I put this in B tier. Actually, maybe C because you need to be. I would say you need to be on very fast professional level, like very good professional level, because you got professional boxers watching this video. You would have to be a professional, and you would have to be very fast. The next one here is the short uppercut. Basically, it's a it's a very it's a very it's a well-timed uppercut that's from very quickly, like a very short punch, the quick punch. It's used against infighters when they try to close in the distance. We put this one in A, like uppercut counters.
I like uppercuts, but only if the opponent is a dummy standing still.
Yeah, so the next here is the shoulder roll. The shoulder roll is known for people like
I forgot it.
the Philly shell.
Yes.
Philly shell users such as Floyd Mayweather, co-host Vivian, James Toney, um, George Benton, who was the first dude to really use it on a professional level. And the shoulder roll was also used by people who didn't necessarily use the Philly shell style, but used similar variants like Muhammad Ali, Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. Actually, Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard were Philly shell fighters. Not so much Sugar Ray Leonard, but Tommy Hearns for sure. A lot of old school boxers like I don't know if seen Alexis Arguello. He's from Nicaragua, and he uses the shoulder roll occasionally in some of his fights. I actually watched one of them on YouTube, and I saw him do it. It was pretty cool. um, Archie Moore did it. I mean, a lot of
people.
Sugar Ray Robinson did too. So I put this one S because it's a very effective technique if you know how to do it right.
So long, I forgot the move was.
Shoulder roll. The next one I'm gonna have here is the heart punch.
Oh, you included the heart punch?
So
I heard it doesn't actually.
it's a combination of two techniques. The corkscrew punch, which is when you turn a punch over a lot. Corkscrew punch is a straight punch. It's just you turn the punch over a lot more and you use more of your hips and your shoulders and your legs. I'm not. Anyway, it's a corkscrew punch aimed at someone's heart.
It immobilizes
Of the opponent, yeah, an opponent, leaving enough time for you to punch them.
Does it actually immobilize you?
It's not necessarily known. Not many people get punched in the heart. If I'm assuming if a professional boxer punches someone's heart, I'm assuming it would cause some injury that may do that. There haven't been many examples of it happening. If it works for sure, definitely S tier. But since I don't really know, I'm gonna put it at B, maybe C, but I'll put it at C because you need to be pretty powerful for it to hurt. It's not that effective though. Nobody's gonna. That's not true. Yeah, I don't know who you knocked out because you didn't go to my boxing place. So it's just the heart is such a well guarded area in boxing. Is the thing. I mean, a few people. Let me see if I can show you. Rocky Marciano once punched a dude in the heart. I don't know if on purpose.
I don't know either.
Probably not, I'm assuming, but he did accidentally punch someone in the heart. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's right here. You can see that's kind of the heart area.
Yeah.
Rocky Marciano would pitch everybody everywhere though. So.
A series of people punching each other.
Yeah, it does. Oh look, here's the corkscrew punch.
Okay. Can we go back to the original page now? I'm falling asleep.
Hold on, I gotta. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, so I read it C just because it's kind of a strange punch to use. It seems to be more of an old school boxing technique. It doesn't seem to be something more modern boxers use. I just don't know enough about it really. It's not known what the effects of being punched in the heart are.
People never like
No, but like hard like contact to the heart, like to the rib cage in front of the heart area can cause like severe pain to like that heart area. So it's possible if a professional boxer punched someone in the heart, it could hurt them.
It's a constant use.
Whoa.
I've never knew that. Never knew that.
The next one here is something called the hind, which means swallow. Basically,
You swallow your opponent? That sounds
yeah,
really good.
like the bird.
Oh.
Anyway, a
Oh.
hind is basically keeping your hand out after throwing a punch. So example, throwing a jab and then keeping it extended so you can twist your arm to throw a hook or an uppercut.
I feel like if you're just sitting there and you're twisted, like,
Yeah, I know, but the point is, if they dodge the first punch, your arm's extended so you can throw another one instead of bring your arm fully back before throwing another one. This is S tier. This is something all boxers need to know what to do. Nothing. You keep your punch extended after you punch. Or not fully extended, but partially extended so you can throw another one.
Oh, I see how it's
Basically, basic long guard tactics.
Oh.
The next one is paired up with the hind. It's the Sumageshi or Tsunami. Basically, it's two uppercuts thrown in rapid succession.
Oh, I heard that name. I just actually don't listen to the techniques.
The first one is a vertical uppercut to split the opponent's guard, and the second one's a regular uppercut to knock them out, presumably.
Okay.
Throwing an uppercut in the way, like with your thumb facing towards you, is a good way to split your opponent's guard. Throwing punches vertical in general is a good way to split your opponent's guard. Well, yes, it is a little strange, but if you can land it successfully, depending on how you throw it and where your opponent's head is placed, it can work. I put this one in B just because you never really see anything like that in real life, in my opinion. So we still have a lot more. Next one here, I can't tell. Oh, okay. Then this one is the White Fang. It's basically you throw an uppercut and then you throw an overhand extremely quickly.
Oh, wow.
If you're fast enough to do it, I say this is A tier.
Yeah, for me,
Uppercuts are a little difficult to land, but if you're fast enough if you can land an uppercut and then throw an overhand very quickly after, it's very good.
I said B.
Well, I think it's A because you gotta just be able to land that first uppercut. It's like pretty easy after that just to throw the overhand because it leaves them open if they're trying to block it. And you don't have to land it. If they block it, you can throw the overhand because it opens up that area. I think I've done it in light sparring before too, which is pretty cool. The next one,
This is my favorite, but look away.
no.
Uh,
The next one is the cross counter. Basically, when your opponent throws a jab, you slip it and then you throw a cross over the jab. This was actually this is a very effective. Basically,
A or B.
I give this S tier for various reasons.
Oh, wow.
Actually, maybe high A, low S tier. The thing with this is that you have to be fast enough to slip the jab and then immediately throw a punch afterward. A lot of famous boxers use this as Rocky Marciano liked to throw crosses over his opponent's jabs. Joe Louis liked to do the same thing. Muhammad Ali knocked out Sonny Liston in their second fight by throwing a cross counter.
I stopped listening. Sorry.
It's a very effective technique if you can do it. So yeah,
It B for me just because I don't know. I'd rather just
it
put someone
requires a
through.
good head move.
I'd rather just cross them and then.
Well, that's exactly what it is.
Oh. Well, in that case.
The next one is the jolt counter.
What's the jolt counter?
The jolt counter is like the cross counter, but with the full weight of your body behind it. Basically, you step into the counter punch. This requires extensive planning, and I put it at B just because to step in after you slip and then throw a punch is it's a lot to think about. But if you can pull it off, I think you got a good
Did you
chance.
say, um, what's it called? Just said it. Repeat the sentence.
Like step in and throw
The
a counter.
sentence before that.
I
Oh, wait,
don't.
never. The counter. Did you actually put a counter on here? Because
Yeah,
for
that's a
me,
counter.
oh, good. For me, a counter would be because I don't like using counters. Honestly, I just rather punch them.
Yeah, so the next one here is the Bloody Cross. Bloody Cross is well,
Is
it's
it when
just
you do a cross and then
no,
everybody starts doing it?
no, it's just a
Oh,
high elbow block.
oh.
This is S tier. High elbow blocks are cool.
Yeah.
Basically, you block a straight punch by leverage blocking or high elbow blocking. Next one's the chopping right. The chopping right is paired with flicker jabs. A chopping right is basically it's basically a diagonal overhand. It's like an overhand, but you just throw it
I'm
like
not a big fan of
diagonal.
overhands.
Well, they're like a more powerful version of the straight
Unless
if you
I'm
think about it.
throwing like a bean bag, I don't
So
know.
the chopping right cross is based on it's based on Tommy Hearns. Let me see if I can find a video. Wait, actually, let me just search it up here. Tommy Hearns. So if you can see a video of Tommy Hearns, this is Tommy Hearns knocking out Roberto Duran. Watch this here. He gets him into the corner, boom, two body jabs, and then chopping right to the face. 1, 2, boom, puts him out cold.
I like that.
Here, Vivi wasn't here, so let me show her.
Yeah.
Roberto Duran gets backed up by Tommy Hearns into the ropes. Boom, boom, boom. Puts him to sleep completely.
He died.
Basically, an overhand is a cross with less than wind up. Or not a cross, but a chopping right is an overhand, but with less wind up. It's just you turn your straight right and you loop it downwards. It's very effective, especially if you're a taller boxer, so I put it A. It's basically very good against any shorter opponent or same size opponent. The next one here is see if I can find it. Next one here is the smash punch. The smash punch is basically oh wait, it's the wrong one. The smash punch is basically it's invented by Donovan Razor Ruddock. I'm actually gonna show a video of this one too because it's actually really cool to see in real life. Let me see if I can find it. Watch this video, it's crazy. So it was used by Donovan Razor Ruddock. And the way he threw this punch, it's just incredible. I might show it already. It's a half hook, half uppercut. Ah, I can't find the right clip. Hold on, guys. Sorry. It is insanely. It's a very good punch. It's essentially a directional thing. Let me finally. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. This took a while. You see the way he throws it? It's almost like there. Boom. That was Mike Tyson, by the way. He didn't beat Mike Tyson, but he definitely put up a fight against him. Boom. Here, I keep rewinding it, but watch the way he throws it, the way he arcs it particularly. Boom. Mike Tyson just got caught right there. Boom. Boom. It's almost like an uppercut.
I like what the video is called. Smack.
Boom. It's basically dipping down, loading up your punch, and then it looks like a round punch, like a hook or uppercut, but it turns more into a straight punch. I rate this B tier because it leaves you very wide open. So if you're not careful, you're gonna get punched
If you
or
say
countered.
if you say I'm not hosting and talking much, it's because I'm falling asleep during all this.
Well, you agreed to you. So
Yeah.
next one's the
I didn't
low
know it would
smash.
last this long.
The low smash is basically a very low version. It hurts a lot more, but also a lot riskier. So B. The next one is the deadly smash. Smash punch thrown with the rear hand, same thing. I'll put this one in B because it also leaves you very wide open too. The next one here will be the dragonfish blow. The dragonfish blow is throwing a punch to the body, like a left hook to the body, and then throwing an right overhand while they're distracted by the body punches.
I would use that, but I don't like overhands.
Well, they're just more powerful straight punches.
No.
It's like half hook, half straight.
I would give it as an A or B.
I give it A. It's going low high. It's a very important principle in boxing. Basically, very important principle boxing, going low than going high. And feeling clean will hurt. The next one is the motionless jab. Motionless jab is a jab thrown with basically no telegraphing, a perfect jab. Put this one at S. If you can throw such a straight jab that your opponent doesn't even know when it's coming, it's amazing. It's very useful. Basically, if you just practice your jab and you practice it correctly, you will get there eventually. You gotta come closer, they can't hear you.
I don't like jabs.
Okay. Next is the motionless straight. I'm gonna put this in B just because it's kind of a weird concept. The motionless cross is basically the same thing as a motionless jab but for a straight punch. Boom. Just straight there, straight back. I guess I'll put this in S because if you just master your cross, it will be hard to telegraph anyway. The next one here will be, well, we're getting into the good parts. Next one is the double punch. Double punch is a punch thrown with both hands.
I'm really good at that.
I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna show you another video.
So we know what it looks like. Use both your fists and punch them. It's super simple.
But it's hilarious. Watch. Watch, he's about to throw. He's about to throw a double punch. The way he just danced around like it was nothing. Nice you're gonna throw it, bro. Ah! I can't find the right clip. Probably is. Please. Where is it? I can't find it. But I remember there's a video there it is. Here, I found it. Watch. Boom. Watch. Come over here. Watch this. He just punched him with two fists at the same time. Bong. Anyway, double punch, very hilarious. F tier. If you cannot make that work in a real boxing match. Actually, you know what? S tier, just because that's funny. The next one is the frog punch. The frog punch, basically, you squat down and then you throw an uppercut or loaded straight punch into your opponent's face. I'll put this at C tier, just because you gotta have pretty strong legs. And let me show you the video of a real life frog punch. Only one dude that I know of has thrown an actual frog punch. Like I've only seen it once in real life. It was by Cody. Hold on, let me find it. Here it is. Watch. He squats down. I don't know why it paused for so long, and then throws an uppercut. Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love this.
Basically the same thing. Oh, he died.
I love that. Seriously, our performers, supervised professionals do not attempt.
Okay, that's nice. The last one here, because I accidentally made a duplicate of one of them.
Yeah.
I don't know how to remove it. Is the look away. The look away is basically looking away while you're boxing.
When I try that, I do it for too long, and then
I put it at C. This is the problem with the look away. If it works, it's perfect. But if it doesn't work, you're gonna get punched so hard. You're gonna get knocked out. What's very interesting is that a lot of these techniques are real techniques that would work in a fight. And it's from a boxing anime, which is really cool because look at all these. Look how many are in A tier, S tier, and B tier.
Look how many are D tier.
There's no D tier.
I know.
So
My
Thank
favorite out
you.
of all of these is the backflip thing.
Mm,
I don't even like the thing.
okay.
So do a backflip and you kick your opponent in the it's like the
Is that a
second.
Bruce Lee reference?
Is it? I don't know.
Yes, it is. Anyway.
But you didn't say in the beginning. Make sure to subscribe, please.
Oh yeah, make
please,
sure to like and subscribe, please. Please. Watch this video 15 times.
please.
Turn on the bell notification. Actually, don't watch it 15 times.
Actually, yeah.
I don't know how long this video is. Alright. Like, subscribe, everything, and I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this tier
Bye.
list.
Okay, really. Okay.
Next time, we'll rank boxers, I think. I think we'll rank boxers.
Yeah.
Alright, see you.
Bye.
Goodbye.